Hello everyone. What's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. How are you all doing today? My country people, wahala be like bicycle. Yes, wahala be like bicycle, my correct people. The Olori'S, well, they think in their mind, their this thing, everything was telling them that if they tie Kabiyesi down, that Kabiyesi will not be able to chase them out of the palace, or Kabiyesi will listen to them and will not tell Queen Naomi to leave the palace. I don't know who is giving them that, and will tell Queen Naomi to leave the palace. I mean, I don't know who is giving them that hope, because they at times the way they act with so much audacity, and they will be like, we have the right to do this and do that. You understand? That one is their own cup of tea, my correct people. According to how this alleged information take reach us, Ile-Ife elders that went to go and get the solution to what was happening in the palace, they were told to tell Kabiyesi to go and exhume a ram buried in the palace. Kabiyesi dey already do that. And they were like, after exhuming it, that Kabiyesi should invite the seven seers that signify seven tribes or something. There was how they said it. So, but Kabiyesi was in the best position to understand what that meant, okay? Yes, so that what that means. So, Kabiyesi, when they told Kabiyesi being a king now, he understands the language of kings and all of those stuffs. Kabiyesi was like, okay. So we heard allegedly that immediately after digging it out, Kabiyesi had to invite and send for the seven seers that signifies, or that shows seven tribes or something. Yes, and they came into the palace of Ife. So they have their own rituals to do. So he was told that once they step in, that he should tell them that look at how the prophecy came, that they are now in the best position to know the kind of prayer or the kind of incantations or anything they are going to be doing in the palace of Ife. Yes, my country people. So Kabiyesi sent for them, they came and the ritual started. Yeah, my country people, the Olori'S, none of them could stay. Yes, then they always talk and say, when fowl mess, the ground go dey start to dey pursue am. They were not comfortable in the palace. In fact, initially when Kabiyesi was about digging that thing out, two Olori'S, I think it was Mariam and Ronke, they came and was like, are you sure you're not going to tell people to come and dig it for you? What are you looking for? They were asking him questions to understand, like they were looking for a particular word from Kabiyesi's mouth. But Kabiyesi didn't say anything because he was warned ab initio. So my country people, we heard allegedly that they were like, they were restless and all of those stuffs. Then when the seers came, everybody was doing their incantations. Come and see, the palace became really unbearable for them. They were no longer they were no longer comfortable. They were uncomfortable for inside the palace. The palace will be say, if you dey tell them make dem leave, it will be as if they leave, Queen Naomi will come and possess the palace. None of them they ever agreed to leave the palace. But during the incantations and everything, my country people, power dey oh, like seriously power dey. During the incantations, all of them were now like, we are ready to leave. Come and see shouting from all corner of the palace. They were accusing Kabiyesi that because they said that they will not leave, is that the reason why Kabiyesi had to open up a tear gas on them? Like they were saying so many things. We equally heard that during the incantations, you understand, with their magic and everything, there was smoke all over the palace, like nobody could see. You understand? Nobody could see. So the seers was like, any bad person with bad intention that inhales the smoke will be coughing continuously. That person will not stop coughing. You understand? The person would be coughing. Yeah, everybody with them that are doing this thing. Kabiyesi was not coughing. Some of the elders were not coughing. Kabiyesi's father was not coughing. Then the Olori'S were coughing profusely. Like it was not even stopping. Yes, And they were shouting and was like, instead of you to buy us with tear gas, send us back to our parents. What type of life is this? Like some of them, even the smoke almost blinded them. They were just, trying to touch somewhere so that they are going to hold on to something and see where they are going to. So we heard allegedly that the reasons why the smoking was for them to be blind, for this thing, the cough as well was for them to, be distracted. You understand, so that they won't plan another thing or even get hold of another juju during the incantations and cleansing. You understand? So for the period where the seven seers will be in the palace doing their incantations and cleansing and doing the rituals that follows the ram that Kabiesi just exhumed, they are going to be confused. Yes, they are going to be confused. And that was exactly what happened. Throughout the period they stayed there, they were confused. They don't know their left from their right. They were coughing. Some maid servants, security, some of them were coughing. Some was not. We are not, okay? So Kabiesi was just taking notes. And immediately after the seven seers finished with their work in the palace, Kabiesi told all of them that they are leaving. In fact, as we speak, the Olori'S they have been taken down. Yes, all the rights and everything that Kabiesi, when you start having carnal knowledge of somebody, there is spiritual attachment to it. Being that Kabiyesi had married them once, that Kabiyesi married them and he had, done the do, abi do the do, abi waiting with them, there is spiritual connection. So all of those things had been taken down, okay? Those spiritual connection and everything, that was the essence of the cleansing and the incantations and rituals and every other thing that the seven seers came to the palace to do. So they destabilized everything. Like the way they were coughing non-stop, that was how their hands were just like, they were taking them out of, as in they were taking their powers out from them, abi of them, abi waiting ahead. So they couldn't, like, all the things they used to do before, they will no longer do it. Yes. So for inside the palace, all their spiritual this thing, all their spiritual rights had been taken away from them. So as we speak, the Olori's had been taken down. Okay, they are just there. You know how you will empty a carton, you will buy a carton of Indomie and remove the Indomie, remove the noodles from it. Then you will now be left with empty carton. That is exactly how their stay is in the palace of Ife. So all of these things, I really thank God that everything is working towards them leaving the palace. That is just one thing I really thank God for and I really appreciate God for. Okay, everything is just, they are taking it away from them. Yes, they are taking it away from them one after the other. So my country people, we just pray that this is the lasting solution that everybody is looking for. We just pray that this is the Messiah. Like, we just pray that this is the end of all the buzzwords and everything. That is just what we are praying for, okay? Because we don't want this situation, this in a way that they will finish all of these things and yet, you understand? They will finish all of these things, yet they will not get the solution. We don't want it. Yes. So we believe that if Kabiyesi finish with this thing, he's going to get that justice he needed and the solution to his problems. So that's it, my country people. Oh, I just saw this alleged matter on the internet space. I was like, Kabiyesi should please take note and never forget the people that we are coughing non-stop. They are going to leave the palace. That is the maid servants, the security people, some elders. They are going to be taken away, like their rights had to be taken away from them. They need to strip them of any elder stuff or this thing or cabinet stuff. This let them just be an ordinary person. So because I like this ritual that he make Kabiyesi just clear him eye. Even someone that went to go and see the seer with these elders, my country people, he was equally coughing. He was equally coughing. So we heard allegedly that that cough and that smoke has something on them. Then if you want to be free, you have to confess. Yes, you have to confess before the people of Ife and the seven seers. So they are going to fix a day for the confession and everything, where people will gather in the palace. The seven seers will be there. Then all of those people involved in this coffin will be there as well. Then if you have something to confess to them, then you can do it. You can do it in the public of everybody, in the presence of everybody. Yeah. So that's it, my country people. I just saw this, I thought it wise to share with you. Please do not forget that all of these are alleged rumor gathered on the internet space. I am not living in the palace of Ife, neither was I there or anywhere close to the palace when all of these things happened. I saw on the internet, I thought it wise to share with you. If I see more, I'm going to be sharing with you as well. See you soon in our next upload. Thank you and God bless. Bye.